Besade mohargas, bakagas, gurksasek, otrafelskojek, lohazamar krikstulama, morta prapsak, doskaskores, shiverskars, oras tajava, kurkunska, orvex, rajonraunari, do unska.
So you've not only trapped Ven a bit into facing you, you've placed the law on your side. Good work.
Tornor pasrum, endekursk, zankalis, morta prapsak, krasnoklesare oglok, brandenborsk, skuvjetras, ortargorsk.
If Venab will not surrender peacefully, what happens then?
Modulambasarsk, parsk potrak, Novaksk, Undapolua, Relkevskuna, Raktels, Kotraksruk, Telsk, Krak, Rinkhods, Ruk, Sark, Rakva, Krenok, Gurkakachos.
Jedi, Holiday and I have an announcement to make.
You have my attention.
We've become rather addicted to the adventuring life. So we've decided to stay with you indefinitely.
And my projected lifespan is long enough to keep you and any little Jedi out of trouble.
Thank you both. Very much.
Wherever you go, you can always rely on Holiday and myself.
That's a promise.
Can we talk? I had a dream about that ship where Father died, but its corridors went on forever. Father was calling and I couldn't find him. Everything I've lost. I meditate and study, but it still hurts. Shouldn't my training make this better?
Your training is intended to help you handle your emotions, not cut you off from them.
I thought I'd be all serene and calm by now, that nothing would bother me. Becoming a Jedi's not easy, is it?
I got word from home about the spaceport, remember? They wanted to demolish the Annex ruins and build it there?
There was some grumbling, but I think everyone's settled down now. I can't believe they really listened to me.
I feel like a diplomat now. But all this training, I still don't feel like a Jedi.
You're gifted, but Jedi training is a lifetime's pursuit.
It's not about where I'm going. It's where I started.
I want to walk the same path you did. Go to Tython, see the Jedi Temple, follow where the ancient Jedi went. I wouldn't be gone long enough to explore, of course. I have all your maps from the ship's computer. I'm ready.
A sojourn on Tython would be good for you.
Oh, thank you. I'll get my things right away. You're the best. I mean, I appreciate your great kindness, Master. See you soon. Tython's not at all like I imagined. It was even more beautiful, peaceful, but wild too. I could sense something there, like the first Jedi who broke with the Order left some of that darkness behind.
Tython is strong in the Force, and like the Force, it has both darkness and light. Not everyone can feel it.
Actually, Tython's a lot like home. I wonder what I'd sense now if I went back there. It's like Tython's a place where my powers and the Jedi teachings meet. Even if I wasn't your Padawan, there's somewhere I'd belong. Thank you for letting me go there. I'll never forget it.
How do you think my training's going?
Jedi training can only be judged over years, but you've made a very promising start.
I thought so. I feel different. More myself. I've got a level of control I've never had before. It's great. I want to keep going. Listen to this. A woman back home asked me for advice. From what she says, it sounds like our little boy is Force sensitive. She's asking what she should do for him, but I don't know what to tell her. She seems to think I know everything.
You'd be surprised how many people believe we have all the answers.
No wonder you look so stressed sometimes. Okay, I'll tell her I'm meditating on it. I'll come up with something.
Refugees are back on Balmora. Arrived just before polling started for opposition leader's post. Balmoran public got to see collaborators in chains. Got plenty of positive messages during the polls.
The Balmoran people get justice, you get publicity and more voters. Everyone wins.
Very, very true. Votes are in. I won, Nayland Fiskin lost. I'm opposition leader. Seat in government, everything. It feels good.
If you're opposition leader, won't you be returning to Balmora?
No. Can work in absentia until you're done gallivanting around. I wanted to thank you for your help. Couldn't have got that edge without you. Oh, and Greystar's journals? Put 2 blaster shots through the datapad. Destroyed. Like Greystar wanted.
I'm glad you chose to honor his wishes. Eventually.
All done living in the past. Future is what matters. Balmora's and mine.
I need to talk to you. What we have, I've never felt this way about anyone. I can't stop thinking about you. Your scent, your smile. I want you to be mine.
It's all right, Felix. I sensed your feelings long before, and returned them.
You're everything I want.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, I present the Barson Thor of the Jedi Order and Defender of the Rift Alliance. In my predecessor's place, I have invoked the Protocol of Special Requital, which ensures the Rift Alliance will be properly rewarded. Several billion credits for rebuilding, privileged access to new hyperspace routes, extra support for your armies, these are only the beginning.
Which should also ensure the Rift Alliance worlds never think of seceding again.
You're a quick study. The resources of the core worlds are stretched, but we will try to grant any additional requests you have.
What would serve you and your warriors best?
You wish to begin a colony? Of course. I'm sure there are plenty of worlds that would welcome you.
Hey. What about the Voss Commandos? And Gate & Co.?
Commandos will be honored. I hope for learning. New Jedi come to Voss. Mystics can teach.
The Mystics could greatly expand our conception of the Force.
We must be exceptionally careful who we expose to Voss ideas.
One Force. Jedi know dark and light. Mystics know gray. The pivot between. We can show.
The Rift Alliance no longer requires day-to-day oversight, but they'll need a spokesperson in the Senate. Someone invested with your authority.
Why, Supreme Chancellor, it'll be an honor.
Representative Alani would be perfect for this position. Besides, she's already accepted.
I'll be certain the Republic knows the debt it owes.
This is a small part of the greater victory you engineered, yet you've asked nothing for yourself.
Your relentless pursuit of the First Sun merits a unique position. We would like to make you our special military advisor. You will rank alongside us, but work with the Republic to capture the remaining children and prepare for any future threat from the Sith.
I wouldn't want to be held back from the front lines.
As special military advisor, your deployment will be your business. But this is only a small reward beside the great service you have done for all of us.
I am only one person, among millions from across the galaxy, who stood up in the face of evil and said no.
Though some said it more vociferously than others.
We cannot forget those who paid the ultimate price for us. We carry the burden of living up to their sacrifice.
I owe it to Father.
Words can only do so much. Our actions, from now on, must speak for us. Thank you all.
Let's leave them to it for now. We've got a galaxy waiting for us.
May the Force be with you. Always.
Sade mohargas, bakavas, gurksasek, otrafels kojek, dos tanga rastak, shiver skorsk, gus, zonkalis, koraha. Oras kajaba, kurkunska, oreflexi, vajo braunori, do unska. Avrassi, odordicha, orda vrapsa, gretas. Oras kajaba, kurkunska, oreflexi, vajo braunori, do unska.
Qyzen and I know how you've come this far, and it's not through hard work.
Garnis hisak nak onas, skubier tras, orgakiram, severin sisek. Wajul lambasar, pars potrak. Mothersk, Gundapolua, Bisade Mohargas, Bakavas, Gurksasek, Otrafels Kojek.
So this is all a lie, but somehow you know a Wookiee was involved?
Skocharak Mask Osla, Spetod Tranis, Gundapolua, your scout popret, Bakavas, Spetod, Rasmuklesare Ogla. Dos tanga rastak, shiver skorsk, gus, zonkalis, koraha. Donak slisik check, jask, luktar krivo, kirbenas, dorak Bisade mohargas, bakavas, gurksasek, otrafels kojek.
Serving yourself has got dozens of Trandoshans killed, and risked countless more.
Tosha plumship patna, shiver skors, Zademo, Yanor Forika. Wajur lambasas, pars potrak, Mothersk, Gundapolua, Oras kajaba, kurkunska, oreflexi, vajo braunori, do unska. Yanor Forika. Wajur lambasas, pars potrak, Mothersk, Gundapolua, dos tanga rastak, shiver skorsk, gus, zonkalis, koraha.
Veneb was a deceiver and a murderer. Following him would only have led you down a dark path.
Besade Mohargas, Barkaras, Gurksasek, Outerfels Projek. Doskas Gores, Orfex, Varjo Raunor. Lohasan Mar Flix Tulama. Lekkat Remis. Avarsisi, Order Dikcha, Antel Vendes. Rel James Unak, Raktels. Ottraxo, Delski, Krak.
I think you'd make an excellent clan leader.
Dosk, Janga, Rasjak. Shiver Starsuk, Zonkelis, Korra.
Think. You could teach them to hunt honorably, to serve the scorekeeper.
Tornor Pasro, the Endekrus, Zankalis, Morta Frapsak, Besade Mohargas, Barkaras, Gurksasek, Outerfels Project.
You're helping these Trandoshans find a better future.
Yohasama, Ona, Skuvjelkeran. Janor Forita, Besade Mo, Ragorand, Rakil Urglex, Nas. Kriksulama, Ki Ragoras. Skocharak Mas Osla, Spetod Tranis, Unda Polua, Yorska Pokret. Rasmukresare Oglak, Randergorsk, Skuvjeltras, Ortargorsk. Rakva Krenok, Tajava, Wajulambasas, Ganaxlis Czech Jask, Luktar Krivo, Kirvenas, Garakrates, Ojegrabnar Arask, Yanor Forita, Nat, Ooja, Orta Vrapsa.
Don't worry. You're intelligent, capable, and devout. Exactly the role model they need.
Besade Mohargask, Barkaras, Gurksasek, Outerfels Project. Yanor Forita, Besade Mo, Ragorand, Rakil Urglex, Nas.
You do honor to your goddess, Qyzen. Perhaps she'll grant you points for this.
Tosha Lumchik Partner, Shiver Stars, Besade Mo, Yanor Forita, Tornor Pasro, the Endekrus, Zankalis, Morta Frapsak. Lachas, Skuvjeltras,
Coming from you, that's quite a compliment, Qyzen.
Rakdas, Project, Flix Tulama, Ganaxlis Czech Jask, Luktar Krivo, Kirvenas, Garakrates, Tornor Pasro, the Endekrus, Zankalis, Morta Frapsak.
This is a great goodness. I don't know what to say.
Dosk, Janga, Rasjak, Shiver Starsuk, Zonkelis, Korra, Lesbos Vrak, Korra, Zonkelis.
I've been thinking about home. The training's helped me be honest with myself.
I'm not going back. I'll be their representative. But too much has happened for me to just settle there again. And I'm happy about that.
You've given me a new life. All I want is to see the next horizon and keep learning with you.
I'll remember that next time you say I'm working you too hard.
Next time I'll think my wording through. Come on, time's wasting and there's so much to do. While you were fighting out there, I could feel it.
Like I was sharing your weapon and your injuries. But I was still myself too.
Sometimes, a master and a Padawan build up such a strong rapport, the Force flows through them as one.
I read about them, but actually experiencing one. It wasn't a bad feeling, just odd. Being connected to the Force on 2 levels, it might be fun to feel it again.
Wanted to let you know. Kind of enjoyed working with you. Not often my comrades survive this long.
I'm glad to be the exception to that particular rule.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, I just wanted to say I trust you. So I'd better stick around, keep you alive. Trustworthy people are hard to come by.
So, I was doing some thinking. And my thinking is, this is the best posting I've ever had.
So you'd say this mission has been uniquely memorable?
Absolutely. I want you to know I'm with you to the end. Win or lose. I'd rather be your lieutenant than a Republic colonel. Doesn't matter what comes next for us. I've got your back. You ever think about the future? I refuse to believe a Jedi doesn't have plans.
What we call the future is countless threads of cause and consequence waiting to come to fruition.
I should have learned by now. I always try to think a few steps ahead. If you want things to turn out right, you gotta make it happen. That's what we're fighting for. People being free to make plans and live however they want. Like settling down somewhere with their beautiful Jedi master.
I like the sound of this.
I love you. I want to spend my life with you. If you'll have me.
There's nothing I'd like more.
Then one day we'll have a huge ceremony on Qyzen, or wherever you'd like, and invite everyone. But for now, take my promise. I'm yours, Barson Thor of the Jedi. Forever.
We have all night to whisper promises to each other.
You always know just what to say.